ULPT. Look up your building's washer/dryer model on eBay and order a key for it. I haven't paid for laundry in years, and it cost me $8. Sleep like a baby knowing you're not paying for on-site laundry. Edit. There seems to be some confusion about this. I'm not referring to opening up the coin deposit box of the laundry machines, rather just the control panel that allows you to start the cycle. Do not touch the coins. THX for the gold/silver. A ULPT that is useful. Laundry pirate ahoy. Back in the day I stayed in a seedy hostel in Vancouver, and they had laundry machines that use those sliding slots. You really only see them in smaller cities nowadays. But if you get coffee stir sticks, the straw kind, not the wooden ones. I haven't tried those. You can put them in the coin slots and slide them through to get free laundry. I tried to do this once and couldn't find it after searching for 5 minutes and gave up. It's all good, fam. You'll always have the key to my heart. If only your heart could get the stains out of my cum rag. Joke's on you, my mom still does laundry for me. And for me too. Is it really for the model of the washer/dryer, or for the model of the lockbox? Or are they one and the same? Most products that are manufactured with locks are all keyed the same by model, and you can just buy the standard key. Desks, file cabinets, keypad systems, slot machines, washing machines, etc. One that surprises many people: large machinery, cat backhoes, bulldozers, trucks all use the same key. Same for other brands like John Deere, Kobelco, Volvo, and more. One of my friends drives machinery for work and often gets in random roadside machinery with his keys just because. Edit. Jesus Christ, stop replying to this. Buy a cat key on Amazon and go have a blast. Most commercial dryers and washers and other vending machines have tubular locks which can be easily picked with these tools. These tools link amazon.com/dp/ref=cm_sw_rf=cp_r_cp_krwpdbs8ppztx with no skill required, and the best part is that once you pick the lock you can now have a key, because the tool is the key. I live in a fourplex and that's how mine are. $2 to wash and 25 cents per 10 minutes of drying. Honestly, I don't mind paying. But finding quarters is such a pain in the ass. My local grocery store is almost always out of rolls, because everyone else in the hood is also on coin op, and a lot of places make you feel dirty for asking. Maybe I should just start picking the locks and leaving dollar bills instead. /r/unlawful good lifepra tips. Some washers have a maintenance mode, which is basically a menu that lets you change prices. For example, with certain Speed Queen models you have to press the two top left buttons at once to open the maintenance menu. Maintenance menu also lets you start the machine without putting money in. You can usually get a manual for free online to figure out how to access your machine's maintenance mode, or just send an email to the manufacturer saying that you'd like a copy of the manual for your business or whatever. There is, however, a switch inside a panel on the machine that you need to flip before you can even access the maintenance mode, usually only accessible with a screwdriver. I assume this is so that people can't just change prices whenever they want. If your laundry room doesn't have a camera, it should be just a 5-minute job to open the panel and flip the switch. The office manager at my current apartment lives in the same complex with his family, and I'm pretty sure he rigged like 3 washers/dryers to be able to access maintenance mode, so he wouldn't have to pay for laundry. Saw his kid in the laundry room once pressing a bunch of buttons and the machine just starting by itself, which prompted me to do more research on laundry machines. Been saving like $30 a month for the past 2 years. The new Speed Queen machines, front loaders, require you to lift up the top lid of the machine in order to actually use the maintenance mode. It's impossible without a key. Source: Email Laundromat owner. It's impossible without a key. Laughs and lockpicking Gloria. My apartment complex just switched out the washers and dryers recently. I was super excited about it. That is until I went to use them and found they doubled the price per load. I was thinking about doing this, and this post has absolutely pushed me to do it now. My laundry rooms on each floor have security cameras in the room. So this won't work for me sadly lol, but all the power to the people who don't have cameras on them. I found out that by shutting off the breaker for the coin dryer before the timer runs out, it resets the timer to 45 minutes. Most police issue Crown Vics and other Ford Fleet vehicles not made within the last few years are all keyed alike to the 128X key. I feel like stealing a police car carries a lot more risk than stealing free laundry service. But thanks for the tip. Why steal the car when you can grab a shotgun out the back? Another ULPT. Use expired prepaid Visa cards in these machines for free laundry. Most machines store credit card numbers and only connect to a server once or twice a day and will accept any valid credit card number and then bill it later. I stole a full year of free laundry from my old apartment complex this way. The CC reader on the machines at my complex charges the cards immediately. This won't be unethical for me. The washers in my unit have errored out multiple times, robbing me of money. I'd feel okay about this. Are coin operated machines still common? Every machine I've used in the past few years have been card operated. Load the money onto a card similar to a credit card and just insert /tap to pay. Still very common in the city I live in. We had one at our college house we rented, Wisconsin. We picked the lock with a bobber pin and paperclip Fallout style. I did this to fix the dryer in our complex. Looked up the error code. Found out how to pry it open to ruin the sock that kept tripping the sensor. This was after 3 months of complaining to the hoer and all the maintenance guided was reset the error code. You are a hero for combating and subverting the bullshit of hoers. Thank you for your service and being awesome. Please duck that maintenance guy. I went to their meetings and tried to talk them into replacing some of the washer units because 2 of them would often randomly stop in a wash cycle and clothing would be soaked. Now I know some people will whine your shit was off balanced, however, if it was it would pause the cycle letting you rearrange the laundry and you could start it again even hours later. These units weren't from the 80s, they were only 20 years old at the time. I did learn a lot about the shit hoers had to put up with, and not everything gets the attention it needs until it's up to a vote. Landlords out here trying to nickel and dime everyone out of everything. Time to take something back. Right. More than nickel and dime. It used to be $30 a week when my wife, I and 4 to 5-year-old son lived in an apartment. The machines would break frequently, and we'd have to pay again to re-rinse the suds out, or choose a different dryer, because wouldn't get hot enough. People would throw your stuff into an empty dryer and steal your time as well, if you weren't watching. Thank God we have our own now where we live. My first apartment. The machines used plastic tokens, and were just crap. A few times I had to re-wash, and the dryers always required a second cycle. Was about ready to order a bunch of matching tokens. But I moved before I got around to it. I lived in an apartment where one of the machines was broken for over a year. I called maintenance multiple times but nothing changed. I was finally told that an off-site company managed the machines, so I called them multiple times. Finally one day I called them and threatened I was going to buy a key from eBay and empty the coins until they came out and fixed it. It only took them 3 days to come fix that machine. I'd call that a win, although it took me over a year of calling. Should have thought about the key sooner. Isn't this considered money laundering? I'll walk myself out. Our washers had a wire behind the panel that when disconnected allowed you to press a key combo on the panel to get into diagnostic mode and change all sorts of settings as well as start a wash for free. Has saved me so much money. You won't download Clean Laundry. At the college I went to, the laundry machines were card operated. A roommate bought a card reader for that style of card. Copied the data off of one of our cards, which had something like $8.50 on it, and then just overwrote all the other cards we had with that data. Whenever we needed a top up on our laundry card we just asked him, and we got our card reset to that $8.50 mark. Just took a couple seconds to set up. Smart, but did putting more than $8.50 not occur to you guys? Any tips for the chip card laundry machines? On the old coin ops you could look up the schematic and bridge 2 wires off the back, and you get a wash. As a former appliance repair tech, most coin ops I worked on just had the key taped to the back of the unit. So yeah, of course sometimes they put it there especially for me, but most times you could tell it was there for years. How does one hypothetically do this to a hypothetical model that uses a laundry card with chip? Asking for a hypothetical friend. Get a card reader. Download the appropriate software. Hack the chip to say you have $1 million or W/E. This reminds me of when in school the teachers would confiscate the phones and put it in those cream colored filing cabinets with the keyhole on the top corner. I lifted a key from this dickhead of a teacher and kept it, so whenever a cute girl or one of my boys' phones got locked up I would make someone distract the teacher and it'd swipe the phones and pass them back. Our high school times were great. My place used to take tokens to wash clothes. It was $1 per token and 3 tokens to wash 4 to dry. So $7 just to wash 1 load. Just ordered 100 tokens for $25 off eBay. Wow. Thus is a great sub/r. Once, I locked my keys in my car, in a hurry to get into a laundromat before closing. All went well until they closed. Just as I was about to load the dryer, I gathered everything up including the wet clothes. I got to my car just as the rain began. Couldn't wait to get home. Oops, I don't have the key. See it inside the car, still in ignition. Ran back to laundry and begged for a hanger to use as a Slim Jim to unlock the door. No luck. Now it's pouring, and here comes the security guard. Explain my problem, and she tries to jimmy the lock open. No luck. I live a mile away, could walk home, but can't carry my 4 loads of wet clothes. Could she keep an eye on them while I rush home? She said that she couldn't. Here, try my car key. I had a Ford. She had a Toyota. It was obvious that I clearly doubted this would solve my problem. What do you have to lose? She said, handing me the key. I took it and tried. Click. The door opened. I thanked her, and we both laughed. What are the odds of such a random key working for W different make/model/year of cars? BTW. The info for getting keys to W/D in an apartment building is excellent. I'll be looking into that as soon as possible. Thanks. Wait, people don't usually have their own washing machine in the US. You pay your landlord. For what? Is it like a rental machine? I'm so confused right now. Edit. Laundromat in the apartment complex. Got it. Thanks everybody. We do have those too, but as outside shops. A lot of apartment buildings in the US do not have a washer/dryer in each unit. Instead they have a room with multiple washers/dryers that is shared by the tenants in the building. Typically these are coin operated, or their use is included in the lease. Are there any tips like this for washers and dryers that take chipped laundry cards? Yeah, but it's technically complex. Put enough to do 1 load of laundry on the card. Dump the EEPROM to your PC. Go do laundry. Write the dumped EEPROM back to the card. Attempt to do laundry again. If it works, you can throw $20 on there and rewrite the EEPROM every few weeks/months/however long it lasts. If it doesn't work, then you're probably out of luck. But how can you just use a key instead? I have to put quarters in mine before it will work. Use the key to open a panel. Take quarters to use, or find the model number of your washer, which is usually in the inside panel. Download the free manual online. Gotta search for solution first. The solution to your problem is usually in the comments. Hey, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.